Hey.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Hey.
I'm on it, Captain.
Hey, Piper.
Huh.
What else do you have?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Anything I can do to help out?
Breaking and entering. Anything for a story. Come on.
Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
Don't let those caps burn a hole in your pocket. I bet I got something you need.
Just curious what you're thinking.
A little help with repairs never hurt anyone. We aren't exactly stellar mechanics.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Okay.
Entertainment's down the stairs.
How wonderful. Someone new. Is it true you're from one of those vaults? I met a few of your kind once before back in D.C. Charming people. Badly dressed, but charming all the same.
You don't like these clothes? Seriously?
Well, I wouldn't be caught dead in them. But lucky for you, I hear you're quite good at staying alive.
Tell me more about Good Neighbor.
If you're thirsty, you can ask the Tin Man for a drink. You'll have less luck finding his heart.
That's all for now.
Very well.
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back room.
Hey there.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
Do I know you?
No. But I've heard of you. I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations.
What's the job?
I don't know yet. Whatever needs to be done once my boss has had a look at you. I can assure you that it will be dangerous. And that you'll be paid fairly.
I live for danger. Where do I sign up?
I like your enthusiasm. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me. But you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
Yeah?
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
A couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. It's how it goes when you run with the Gunners.
Never heard of the Gunners. Who are they?
One of the biggest gangs in the Commonwealth. Got a rep for being crazy. You know, so tightly wound, you think they were a cult or something? Stuck with them for a while because the money was good, but it never fit in. That's why I made a clean break and started flying solo. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
You don't. That's part of the risk, right?
Can't argue with that. I'll tell you what. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
Something wrong with your hearing? I just told you I'm not going to negotiate. So, are you in, or should I get back to my drink?
Let me think about it.
It's not like the meter's running. Take your time. I got plenty.
I need to ask you something.
What's up?
What's on your mind?
Great. We make a good team. Better than I expected. So much better, you deserve a bigger discount. You've earned it. And this is the key to my place? It's a small bunker near Covenant. I'd like to go there if we get a chance. Sound good to you?
Sure.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
What's on tap?
Hold up a sec.
What's going on?
Your thoughts?
Never ceases to impress me when I see one of those old robots still running.
Any good gossip flying around?
Ugh, I have this itch. I don't suppose you could... you know...
I'm good for now, thanks.
Later then.
Huh?
Ever been to kill or be killed? Some fine-looking
Better sell some of the
weapons.
Daisy before someone swipes it.
Boy, we got beer. And if you ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, the flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna order?
The third rail. Is this your place?
What? Nah, Gov. Place is Hancock's. Old Charlie just keeps the floor clean, the drinks dirty. So, you buying or what?
So Hancock's the owner?
That's right. Owner and mayor of this whole bloody town. Trust me, never get on his bad side. Oh, and stay clear of his bodyguard. So, what's your poison?
Hancock has a bodyguard?
Yeah. A redhead with the condescending stare. Trust me, Gov, something about her ain't right. Not that I'd ever admit saying that. I'm trying to sell drinks here. You in?
What's the word around town?
Well, they say there's a newcomer around here who doesn't understand that I'm a bartender, not a damn news bot. Now, are you gonna drink?
Let's see what you have.
Don't bother tipping. I'm already overcharging you. Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty boy to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. And don't worry, I'll know when it is.
I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
Excuse me, miss.
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I'm not a big fan of jazz.
Well, shame. But that's all I ever sing here. Good Neighbor inspires a certain kind of music. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, of course. It's those powerful muscles of yours. My, I could get used to looking at those. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
I wouldn't mind hearing a different song.
The audience is always right.
Paying customers only.
Better keep your iron strapped on.
Excuse me.
Friendly advice.
If you need some protection for your settlement, I used to be a soldier for the Gunners.
Sure. I know the perfect place. Want to work for me?
Roger that. Where do you want me?
Bye.
Go and talk to Jack. Then we can get down to business.
Hey.
You doing okay? God, I love this song.
Got a minute?
What do you need?
What are my options?
Any requests?
What are you thinking about?
My dad always said if something's too good to be true, shoot it.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, okay.
Heads up.
You say the word.
Hey, Piper.
Hungry? These always keep me going.
I just wanted to check in, make sure things were all right between us.
I guess I'm still on the fence. Show me you want to make lives better out here. Then we'll talk.
Tell me about the options.
It's like you read my mind.
What's the news around here?
Gunners are all based out of the GNN building downtown. What a waste of a newsroom.
Say what's on your mind.
Rule 1 of mole rats. Never get between a broodmother and her... anything. Just stay away from them.
Any good gossip flying around?
Question for ya. What's the brisk trade these days in Good Neighbor? Jet, Psycho, Mentats?
Nothing else I needed.
Sure.
Yes?
Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure you got the power, you got the cure.
still looking for work, McCready?
That depends. You ready to fork over 250 caps?
You've got a deal.
Now you're speaking my language. All right, boss. You got yourself an extra gun. Lead on.
Hey,
Can I ask you something?
what's going down?
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Okay.
What's on your mind?
Sometimes the only way to stay sane is to go a little crazy.
What's on your mind?
Between you and me, I find persistence extremely sexy.
Thanks for your help.
Kisses! Backstreet Apparel, huh? Forgot about that place. I think it's close by, just across the river to the west.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Hey, you.
Hey, Scabber.
Yeah, you.
Let's trade.
Take a seat right over there. I want to talk to you.
Hear anything lately?
If you don't mind, prefer to just talk shop for now. Got a lot of quality goods here.
Sure. Let's take a look. Excuse me.
Take a seat, then we can talk. Alright, now listen up. There's a landmine in your seat. If you stand up, you'll explode into a million pieces. So you better shut up, sit still, and listen to me. Let me tell you a story. A long time ago, I was from a vault. Not one of those Vault-Tec vaults, but a private one. When they kicked all the kids out of the shelter, including me, the man in charge implanted us with a device that would alert us if someone broke into the place. And let me tell you, when that device goes off, it hurts like a motherfucker. So me and my brother decided to track you down and find out why you entered the place. And believe me, it was no easy task getting here, with all these raiders and Brotherhood of Steel and the Institute assholes everywhere. I bet you didn't even know they put a tracking device on you when you entered that place. Size of a tick, and led us right to you. But I didn't come here to have a kickback. I came here for some answers. I just have one question for you. What the fuck were you doing defiling the tomb of our parents?
Cade, there you are. Who's this you have with you?
You're gonna like this, Kellen. None other than the tomb defiler.
Don't be like that, Cade. I'm sorry about my brother. Come and take a seat with me at the bar. Let me buy you a drink.
I'm sure they'd love to have a drink with you. But, they can't. I, put a mine in their seat that will blow up if they try to leave.
You did what? Cade, you stupid.
What? I didn't know who was gonna walk in the door. It could have been a big, nasty serial killer for all I know.
It's fine. I can disarm it. All right. I have to disarm that bomb you're sitting on. Just hold still. Might need to reach a little bit in your crack for this.
Hey man, this isn't that kind of bar. If you want to get touchy with someone, take it somewhere else.
Hey, mind your own business. I'm not enjoying this either.
God, you good neighbor types are fucking freaks.
There, I disarmed it. You should be fine now. I apologize for my brother's actions. It's just that the bunker is a rather sensitive subject for us. I'm sure you can understand. Do you have a few minutes? I wanted to ask you what happened when you entered the bunker. You know, the Whitman family fallout shelter. Huh, so that's what happened. I gotta say, I'm very impressed with your work. That place was extra secure. You aren't like the rest of the people up here. You're like a one-man army. What do you think, Cade? Okay. Sorry. Well, as far as our story goes, I wish it had a happy ending. When we all got kicked out of the vault by Walt, we came across a band of survivors in Quincy. We all traveled with them for a bit. Eventually, the radiation really began taking its toll on the group. Half of us died, and the other half ended up like this. Eventually, we got caught by a raider gang and were enslaved. My brother Cade and I, as well as our twin sisters, Lori and Gail, were captured by them. Not too long after that, they sold off our sisters to another gang. We haven't seen them in over 200 years. A few years after that, Cade and I were bought by some businessman. I like to think of him as our guardian angel. He set the two of us free. It's just... I wish we could have saved our sisters.
Kellen, knock it off. They're still alive. I know it. I can feel their presence. They're around. Somewhere.
Listen, I wanted to thank you for the closure you helped bring us. It means a lot to us to know that Walt got what he deserved. It's not much, but here's some caps for the trouble. My brother and I need some time by ourselves for a bit. Thank you for everything.
Best scrap in the Commonwealth, right here.
Hi. Hey there.
Shit's pretty slow around here. Even the paint's taking a break from drying.
If you really want out of here, you can come work for me on a settlement.
Yeah, I can dig it. Where to?
Hey.
I toss out the troublemakers. You keep that in mind.